Welcome to Golden Apple Parenting A to Z, where we talk matters parenting. I am an advocate of conscious parenting, respectful parenting, and curious parenting. This one is an unpopular opinion, but the more we speak about it, the more people will become aware and the more we will create sensitization around this topic. Is it possible for us to agree here and now that sometimes we expose our children to such high standards that even us we are not able to uphold? Yes. Disclosure. I am one moody person. Not all the time though, but when I become moody, it is just, it is something else. It is just, I need to stay in my room, have a couple of minutes to myself, wash my face, just do something so that I can be able to compose myself and be human again. And this is something that has been me for quite a while. So I have learned to accept that when I am moody, yes, I can be quite something, and I have learned to excuse myself so I don't become an inconvenience to other people. Lo and behold, my daughter is a certified version of me. So you can imagine the kind of trigger I had before I started this journey of self-awareness and this journey of wanting to understand how to undo generational trauma. Because for a very long time, I forced my daughter to uphold very high standards. She was not allowed to be grumpy. She was not allowed to be moody. I was the only person allowed to have mood swings because, hey, I'm the adult. I'm paying bills. I'm taking care of you. I'm making sure you guys are well fed. Yada, yada, yada. And it is not to say that, of course, I am doing the best I can, all right? And I was doing the best I can with the information I had until I realized I was pushing my daughter to be a version of herself that she didn't actually even understand. I was really forcing her to be someone that she couldn't identify with. And that was my aha moment. It was very painful to acknowledge that I was not doing it right. But we always have second chances, and I got my second chance and my third and my fourth. And so yes, I have learned to accommodate her in her moodiness the same way somehow she learned to accommodate me in my moodiness. What are some of these things that we expect our children not to act up on, while if we were subjected to the same, we would act, we would be feeling grumpy or disappointed, or or just not in a good place? Do you sometimes just feel like you don't want to hang out around certain people? Yes. Can our children also feel the same and tell you that they're not feeling comfortable hanging out with certain people? Do we sometimes just, want to have, longer screen time? Like currently I'm watching a series called Riverdale. And I kid you not, when I sit on my sofa, I don't want to be disturbed. So is it possible also for our children to be allowed to, to have longer screen time from time to time without us uh, blowing things out of proportion? Is it possible that sometimes you don't want to share something that belongs to you? Yes, it is. Is it possible that sometimes you just feel like, you're more laid back and you don't feel like interacting and you just want some quiet time? Yes, we need to allow our children to feel their feels. This is not a call to let our children go helter-skelter or to get away with doing wrong, because we set the limits. We are the adults, and of course you have different houses, different rules for different homes. But if you can be able to put the limits in place and explain why the limits have been put in place in the first place, and also accommodate and just accept our children in their emotional state, whatever that is, then that is the conducive environment to raise a child. Accepting them in their grumpiness, in their moodiness, in their PMS mode, in their, in their, as triggering as it is, as uncomfortable as it is our call as parents to accept them in that state and not to push them to such high standards that even if honestly you were put in that pedestal, you wouldn't deliver. Let's put ourselves in our children's shoes, and I know we can do better. Yes, we got this. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.